All right, welcome back, everybody. And we're going to jump across to the Sister Isle of Tobago. And I'm going to be chatting with Sophia Johnson Noel, who's the managing director of Sophia Group Limited. We're going to find out how Sophia Group Limited is coping with COVID. Then we're going to jump into the other topic. Good morning, Sophia.
Hi, good morning.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
Oh, thank you for having me, and good morning to Trinidad and Tobago and the wider listening public.
Definitely. And, I just want to find out how is it for you right now in this time of COVID?
Well, this time is quite an interesting period. There's so many things occurring, but as an entrepreneur and as a business leader, you just have to remain innovative where you can. You have to, find a way to continue going and to continue to provide value. It's not a time for you to focus on profits. It's a time to really focus on your values, focus on your clients, focus on continuing to be present. And I think that is what I've spent most of my time doing,
Right.
which led me to having this seminar.
And would you say would you say you have had to learn many lessons on the fly during this period where things have changed so drastically?
I beg your pardon, I didn't hear you clearly. Sorry.
I was asking whether you would have had to learn many lessons on the fly, being that things have changed so drastically and so quickly.
Well, yes and no. I mean, a part of leadership, a part of running any business is being adaptable, having to be agile. The situation is new. It is, I mean, we have never faced something like this before.
Yeah.
But leaders ought to be agile in any event. And so you have to now bring in those skills to help you to cope with this situation.
And then, well, you alluded to it a second ago about a seminar coming up, and this is called Leadership Online. It's a leadership seminar. Tell us about it.
Well, it's called Leadership Unleashed and Introduction, and it's actually carded for tomorrow. And
Right.
there are two session options. You can either come to the 11 a.m. session or the 5:30 p.m. session. And this session really treats with leadership from a completely different perspective. So it's not leadership like how we generally know it. Really bringing to the fore the fact that leadership exists in every environment. So it's not just organizational leaders and executives and managers, but families have leaders, nations have leaders. I mean, so many communities have leaders. And in fact, when it is we do not recognize the leadership role that we play and embrace it, a lot of catastrophe is likely. And so it's really bringing to the fore leadership from a different perspective. And then we're going to talk a little bit about when it is you do not recognize your leadership role and its far-reaching impacts. I mean, the catastrophic cost for practicing leadership in the wrong way. And then we're going to spend some time talking about how to fully access your own leadership potential and then how to lead other leaders, which is a whole different kettle of fish. Not just leading persons who would be looking to you for leadership, but leading other leaders who are persons looking up to them.
Right.
So it's going to be fun, it's going to be life-changing, and it's all free. It's all free. You just
Really?
have to register, jump on, and we're there.
Why did you decide to make it something free, something that seems to have so much value?
Well, yes. Well, it's something that I always wanted to do simply because there isn't sufficient information available on leadership, what it is. It's really a history shaping tool. I mean, you change a leader in any environment and that environment will change. And actually today is my birthday.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's actually one of the ways I'm celebrating my birthday by having this free seminar. So yes, it's going to be valuable. It's something that is worth a lot of money, yes, but I'm giving it free because I really want people to have the information, and I think it's a good opportunity during lockdown to develop yourself.
Definitely.
It's free and putting it out there for anyone who wants to attend.
So first and foremost, happy birthday. I do wish you the very best in this time, and I really applaud what you're doing there. And let's just disseminate some of the topics that you would touch on tomorrow at the seminar, just a little bit. So what are the requirements for a good leader?
Wow, that's a loaded question. What's a requirement for a good leader? So let's start with, firstly, persons recognizing that they are a leader. There is some research that says that the average introverted person will influence as much as 10,000 people over their lifetime.
Really?
And Yeah. And what about somebody who's not introverted? It would be much more. In fact, I think it's up to 80,000 persons. So you meet people every day, and because you don't have a title or a position, you miss the opportunity to lead. But the influence is still there. So really, we want to be conscious about how we influence people. And I think if families recognize that they are leaders, it could be a single parent, it could be a grandparent, an uncle, an older sibling. You are the family leader, and you take that role seriously. And when you take that role seriously, you find you ensure that then you lead deliberately. And when you recognize that you're a leader, leadership has some specific components. Like we're going to touch on having a vision. It's so critical to have a vision and to communicate that vision. People want to know why you're here, what you plan to do, how you plan to do it, what's in it for us. That is very important. We can talk about building a team culture. We're going to talk about that. How we need to build this pack mentality that we belong to this group and this is my leader and this is who we are and this is what we do. And that's why a lot of people fall into gangs. They
Right.
feel that sense of belonging there. But if the leader is to create that in their environment, the person will remain there
Yeah,
in that leadership environment. And so
definitely.
we have, wonderful topics to talk about, some exercises to do as well.
Yes,
I'm very, very excited about leadership because it is the single most influential factor in any environment.
of
You want
course,
to change an organization, change the leader.
definitely, definitely. And that seminar is tomorrow. But how do people register? How do they get access to the seminar tomorrow?
Right. So there is the link that is freely available. So they can check our website, safiagroup.com, and just to spell the Safia, Safia, has a Y in it,
Yeah.
safiagroup.com. And when you go to the upcoming events page, you're going to find the link there. You're going to find it on our LinkedIn page. Just look for Safia Group. It's there. Our Facebook page, Safia Group, it's there. Our Instagram, it's there. And if at all you check any of those platforms and you do not find the link, you can always email us at Safia, Safia at safiagroup.com.
Is there a limit to how many people can view it? If there's a basic load that the website has, or the bandwidth, or whatever the case may be, is there a limit, or is it one that is open?
Well, initially, I was going to make it available just for about 200 persons. And up to last night, we had about 180 persons who registered already.
Right.
So we are increasing, yes, the capacity to go up to 500.
Wow.
So if additional persons, yes. So if additional persons feel free to register, we will make the room for you because, it's free and it's exciting information. And I think anyone who wants to benefit should benefit.
And just before we close off, what time do they have to log in for this seminar?
Right. So the two sessions available, one at 11 a.m. because some persons may have the time during the day, and one at 5:30 p.m.
Wow.
So once they register, they would get a special link, and the room will be open 20 to 30 minutes before, where they can log on. And we're actually going to have nice resources available, some research on leadership, other nice little desktop and phone screensavers on leadership, just to put out there and to awaken the minds to notice leadership a little bit more in
Right.
ourselves and in our environment. So while you wait, you have all these things that you can download. And then we kick off immediately at 11 a.m. for the first session, and then 5:30 p.m. for the second session. It's the exact session. It's just two option times.
Excellent, excellent. So you're making it accessible to as many people as possible during
Yes.
those times. And I want to thank you for joining us this morning, Sophia Johnson-Noel, Managing Director of Sophia Group Limited, for joining us and sharing this wonderful information. And again, happy birthday, and we do look forward to that seminar coming up tomorrow.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for the birthday greetings.
All right, take care. And with that, we're going to take a little break, and we're going to come back